Call of Duty kicks off its Black Ops 7 era with a bang. And a massive cheating controversy? The CS2 Budapest Major is ruining everyone's pick'ems, and we just witnessed a Cinderella run in Dota 2 that defies logic. We are covering the drama, the glitches, and the glory across the esports landscape. This is Today in Esports. The CS2 Budapest Major is officially underway, and if you thought you had a perfect bracket, well, think again. We are only a few matches in, and the upsets are already piling up. The big story? The Aussie underdogs, FlyQuest. They came into Stage 1 as the 9th seed, but they punched way above their weight class, taking down the number 1 seed, Legacy, in a stunning 13-10 win on Train. And for the NA faithful holding on to hope, M80 is keeping the dream alive. Coming in as the 11th seed, they managed to topple the number 3 seed, Bait Esports. It's chaos in Budapest, and we absolutely love it. Matches are running all day, so check your streams. Stage 1 wraps up this Thursday, the 27th, with the intensity ramping up for Stage 2 on Saturday, the 29th. Moving over to the Controller Esports trenches, we just saw the first pro-level tournament for Black Ops 7, and it was absolute cinema. But before we crown the kings, we have to talk about who crumbled. The Rostermania winners, LA Thieves, looked like a top 3 team on paper. But on the map, not so much. They were swept 3-0 by LA Gorilla Mates in round 2, dropped to the lower bracket, and then immediately got 3-0'd again by G2 Minnesota. A shocking early exit for a super team. Speaking of G2 Minnesota, give them their flowers. After losing in winners round 1, they went on a monstrous lower bracket gauntlet. They took out the Stallions, Omit Brooklyn, LA Thieves, FaZe Vegas, and then Cloud9 New York. That marathon run landed them a respectable 3rd place finish. However, the headline act was the green wall. Optic looked untouchable in the winners bracket, not dropping a single map on their road to grand finals. They met the LA Gorilla Mates in said finals, a team that had to scrap through the red-hot G2 Esports to earn a rematch. At this point, the question wasn't, will Optic win? It was, will Optic even bleed? The answer was yes. The grand finals turned into a slugfest. Optic's Shotzzy provided the highlight of the tournament early on. A disgusting 4-piece capped off with a Halo-style ninja that had co-streamers losing their minds. But Los Angeles Gorilla Mates answered right back, taking a round 11 search and destroy to keep it competitive. But then, the controversy. Game 5, search and destroy on the new map Exposure. Neptune was spotted utilizing a texture glitch, going prone inside a rock that hadn't rendered properly. It made him invisible to the enemy while giving him clear intel. He used that spot multiple times. Because this wasn't a CDL-sanctioned event, no penalty was issued, but it instantly ignited a firestorm on social media regarding gentlemen's agreements and competitive integrity on these new maps. Despite all the drama, Optic proved why they are the kings. They took the series in a heart-stopping Game 7, sealed by a massive 1v3 clutch from Hoop. Optic walks away $25,000 richer with all the momentum heading into the official CDL season, kicking off on December the 5th. Switching gears to the mobile world, PGL Wallachia 6 had just concluded, and it completely shredded the script. The one constant? Team spirit. They looked like the final bosses, absolutely dominating their way to the grand finals. But waiting for them was a storm brewing from the bottom of the bracket. Mouse Esports came in as the lower seed and barely survived groups in 5th place, losing to Spirit early on. Once they hit the bracket, they were immediately knocked down to the lower bracket by Paravision. Their tournament life was on the line every single match. Well, they just didn't blink. They swept through Heroic, they swept OG, they took down BetBoom 2-1 and edged out Team Liquid 2-1 in the lower finals, thus setting up the rematch. Mouse Esports versus Team Spirit in a best-of-5. Spirit took Game 1 in a 55-minute war of attrition. It looked like the dream was over, but Mouse, battle-hardened from the lower bracket, refused to die. They rallied to take the next 2 games in under 40 minutes each. Spirit forced it to a Game 5, but ultimately the underdog story was completed. Mouse pulled off the miraculous upset in Game 5 to take home the trophy and the $300,000 grand prize. An absolute masterclass in mental fortitude. Finally, let's check in on the League of Legends offseason, because the stove is red hot. Major roster moves are being confirmed. In the LCK, HLE is building a juggernaut, officially confirming Gumayushi and Kanavi are joining as ADC and jungler. In North America, the shuffle continues. Cloud9 has announced APA as their new mid laner. According to reports from Sheep Esports, FlyQuest is looking to youth, bringing in 18-year-old Vietnamese support phenom Cryogen to replace Busio. Meanwhile, Team Liquid brings some stability, confirming Yun as a re-sign for their ADC role. We are keeping our eyes peeled for the Kespa Cup, which kicks off on December the 6th, to see how these new squads look on the Rift. And that's a wrap for this edition of Today in Esports. I want to hear from you. Was Neptune's rock glitch on exposure savvy gameplay or straight up cheating? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss a beat. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.